Hello there. I hope you're doing fine. A complete video report for you from the Amhara region about ongoing armed hostilities between Fano fighters and Ethiopian military. We'll try to have a look at the situation on the ground in Gojam, North Shoa zone, Wollo, and Gondar. Let's start from Gojam because main hostilities are ongoing in Gojam and several claims are also being made about Fano's control of towns in Gojam. We know that this new flare-up in fighting began around 3 to 4 days ago after the end of New Year celebrations, and after that Fano upped the ante and it launched offensives to retake big towns and cities in Gojam, other parts of the Amhara region. Firstly, Gojam viewers. East Gojam, West Gojam. This road passes through East Gojam. This one is the one which passes through West Gojam. Debre Morkos, main city in East Gojam. Who is in control of Debre Morkos? Has Fano managed to secure complete control of Debre Morkos? Well, what I've been able to confirm is that both parties, Fano fighters and Ethiopian military, are in Debre Morkos. Both have under their control parts of Debre Morkos. So we cannot say who is in complete control of Debre Morkos, but Fano has managed to make it back to Debre Morkos. It was pushed out of Debre Morkos a few weeks ago. It has returned in Debre Morkos. Military trying to defend now, and Fano fighters trying to push military out Debre Morkos. Both parties are in Debre Morkos. Secondly, a manual, you can see a manual here. Fano fighters entered a manual around 48. I did a video on that. Situation unchanged. Dambicha, where there has been some dawn strikes too. So what is the latest from Dambicha? Here too, viewers, both sides are here. Fano fighters and Ethiopian military both are inside Dambicha town. Fighting ongoing, main road obviously closed. Third main city along this road is Finote Silam. You can see here. Same situation here. Both parties, Fano and military, are in Finote Silam fighting for full control. Military is deployed in zonal administrative building in Finote Silam. Fano fighters there too, both fighting for complete control, but situation volatile. Though some pro-Fano accounts have been claiming since last night that Finote Islam has fallen to Fano fighters, but I have not been able to confirm that. So, according to my information, Finote Islam, Dambicha, Debre Morkos, the three are still disputed, but main road is closed, so no one can travel along this road. What about Bore, which came under Fano control around 2 days ago? Strategic place. It has road towards Valaga, towards Gojam, towards Bahidar Aguavi zone. Bore fighting resumed here. Military, as was expected, launched a counteroffensive to retake Bore. So Bore has become disputed, we can say. Water supply seriously disrupted to cities along this road. In Bore, in Debre Morkos, there are serious problems regarding water supply. And for the first time, we have seen 2 cases of sexual violence since the start of this conflict in the Amhara region. According to doctors, 2 rape cases have been reported. A teenager girl and another lady have arrived at Debre Morkos hospital. The 2 were raped by armed gunmen. Who are these armed gunmen? No one knows. There is no government, by the way. Basically, there is total collapse of zonal government in Gojam. East Gojam and West Gojam. That is why properties could be in danger too, though no cases of large scale vandalizing of property, looting of property, but two cases of rape reported in Gojam in Debre Marcos. So this is the overall situation in Gojam. Main fighting along this road. This road isn't open as well. We have seen fighting along this road too in Martolemarium. But we can say that Gojam is not under military control. Fighting ongoing, military could not secure control of these two roads. Let's move to the eastern side from Gojam. You can see Ganate here, viewers. This is western part of Wollo, and here two heavy clashes ongoing. Clashes happened today. Now, North Shoa zone of the Amhara region, Shiver Orbit, which came under Fano control more than 24 hours ago. And here, Fano fighters managed to reach a detention center where Amhara prisoners are being kept. If you remember, when director of state of emergency set a brief 2 days ago about number of detention centers, he said that there is detention center in Shirobit too. And reportedly, Fano fighters have released all Amharas who were being detained at Shivarobit detention center. There are 6 such centers in Ethiopia established after the imposition of state of emergency. One is in Kambolcha, then other one is in Shiorobit, in Gondar, to Bahirdar as well, and then Awash Arba. Shiorobit still under Fano control, though we have received reports of fighting, mainly to the west of Shiorobit. Military trying to re-enter Shiorobit, but Fano fighters here reportedly so far. And road closed. This road which connects North Shore with Oromia closed. Oromia, Amhara border here, and you can see the road entering North Shore, and road is closed. Debre Birhan under military control. Ankober, you can see here, North Shore under Fano control. There from Ankober, from Menlik Palace, they issued a video message 2 days ago. Fano fighters, they're still here reportedly. Despite several attempts by military, Fano fighters could not be dislodged from Ankober. What about other towns like Ararthi, Minjar? Some sources are claiming military is back in Ararthi. I could not confirm that. Ararthi, Minjar. Fano fighters took control of Ararthi a few days ago. They are there in Minjar reportedly, in Minjar, Ararthi, and we have not been able to confirm military's complete control of Ararthi. What about Oragadana, the city along this road? This road is a section of Ethiopia-Djibouti road. You can see that this road is linked to the main road, Ethiopia-Djibouti road here, and then this road leads towards Addis Ababa. Fano fighters will try to push towards Oragadana. Oragadana along this road is under Oromia control. It was part of North Shore zone of Amhara region, but it is a disputed territory, a very strategic area. Oromia has been claiming the ownership of Oragadana. Oromia forces entered Oragadana at 24 hours ago. They took control of the town along this road, and people are fleeing. Fano fighters preparing to take back Oragadana reportedly. So North Shore, we are seeing clashes on different fronts, but Fano has managed to make this road again inaccessible. Debre Birhan, Debre Sina, Shorobit road closed. It cannot be used by military. You see that military cannot use roads from Oromia. This one too, and the two towards Gojam. All roads are inaccessible for military. So military is relying on reinforcements by air or reinforcements from Benishangal Gumbas from here. It can receive reinforcements from Tigray, Western Tigray, and obviously from afar towards Wollo. Now, next front, Wollo is where Fano is in a strong position. Kutabar under Fano control, Geshen Fano control, Vagaltana Fano controlled, Ambasal Fano controlled. Here mainly Colonel Fatahun's Fano faction is operating. Large territories here are under the control of Fano fighters. Gondar, South Gondar, I reported about fighting in Gayant. Did a video a few hours ago about Gayant, and situation volatile there, fighting outside Gayant city. No clashes in Debre Tabor, in Nifas Micha, but road again cannot be used by military because clashes erupt very close to the road. In Gayant we saw clashes, then in Iste and Makana there were clashes around 24 hours ago. Fighting for the control of Guna mountains reported to in this area. So, South Gondar, we can say it's volatile situation there. Again, this road cannot be used by military for large scale supply of reinforcements to its troops. So, overall, viewers, we can sum up that main fronts are Gojam and Shoa. Both are strategic because from Gojam, obviously Oromia is accessible, and from North Shoa again Oromia is accessible. And relative calm in Gondar, no fighting in Bahirda, no fighting in Gondar, almost no fighting in Sigota, Waghemra zone, Lalibela peaceful too, Wuldiya peaceful, Kobo, there was fighting 2 days ago, no fighting now there, Marsa peaceful, Dasi, Kambulcha peaceful, Kamise peaceful. So, mainly main fronts are Gojam and North Shore zone of the Amhara region, and there are several other fronts too, small ones. I talked about major fronts too. Why is that we are seeing escalation of clashes and fighting in North Shore and Gojam? Because Fano fighters want to ensure that Oromia, that from Oromia no reinforcements enter Amhara, and secondly, obviously they want to push towards Oromia. So from North Shore and from Gojam they can push towards Valaga, from Gojam towards Valaga, and from North Shore Amhara towards North Shore and East Shore of Oromia region. Thanks for watching.